What's good guys, it's your girl KIESHA Arielleand welcome back to the Hair Growth Pharmacy. Now in today's video, we will be discussing the benefits of vitamin D when it comes to our hair growth. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin which can be stored in the fat tissues of the body. However, excess amounts can build up to dangerous levels in the body if it is not flushed out of our system. Vitamin D has been linked to hair growth in the past recent years, as a 2012 study suggests that this particular vitamin can actually help with creating new hair follicles. Not only can vitamin D create new hair follicles, but it may also activate stem cells in hair follicles which have become dormant. But as a side note, there is little evidence which suggests that these awakened follicles will actually produce hair. Nonetheless, the first and most important purpose of vitamin D is the regulation of calcium and phosphate levels in our bodies, which ensure that our bones, nails, skin, and hair are strong and well nourished. Of the vitamin D group, the two most important inactive forms of vitamin D are vitamin D2 and D3, as they play a significant role in the health of our hair. Once it has been converted to the active form of vitamin D, vitamin D3 is responsible for the creation of new hair follicles and the stimulation of hair growth. With that, it can be assumed that vitamin D plays a pivotal role when it comes to improving the thickness of our hair. Vitamin D also regulates epidermal proliferation and differentiation, as well as the receptor that is required for normal hair follicle cycling. Because of this, vitamin D helps with maintaining the hair growth cycle from the anagen phase to the catagen phase, as well as the telogen phase. The symptoms of vitamin D deficiency are very vague and non-specific, but it can be assumed that a deficiency of vitamin D in the hair follicles can actually lead to slowed hair growth or even hair loss. With that, research has shown that patients who suffer from alopecia are commonly found to have a deficiency in vitamin D. Although vitamin D is commonly called a vitamin, it is not essentially a dietary vitamin. However, there are but a handful of foods which you can actually eat to get your vitamin D intake, and those will include mushrooms, grains, soy milk, orange juice, and fortified cereals. So unlike most vitamins and minerals which we do get from our foods, vitamin D is definitely not one of those. However, the best source of vitamin D is directly from the sun. It is said that our bodies require at least 10 to 15 minutes of direct sun exposure at least twice a week without any sunscreen in order for adequate amounts of vitamin D3 synthesis. But please bear in mind that too much vitamin D can actually have adverse effects on our bodies, as this causes our bodies to produce too much calcium in the blood, which then leads to fatigue or even kidney problems. So to improve the thickness of our hair, we definitely need to get a lot of sun exposure. But if you're like me and you live in the UK, well, I guess we're gonna have to munch on some mushrooms, some grains, and some soy milk. And trust me, I actually love mushrooms. Today I actually went out and bought some, and it did say on the packet, vitamin D. Okay, and that's it for today. I hope you guys found today's video informative, and if you did, please make sure to thumbs up, drop a comment, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. So until next week Wednesday, we will be right back here in the Hair Growth Pharmacy.